Alistair Love from Moving Health, helping people move from woe to go to going great. Every bone in our body is designed to do just the job that it needs to in just the right way. In fact, the bones of our body are pretty much like a really good jigsaw puzzle. Everything fits together just right and everything belongs in its place. But when you go and shift one piece, then that sends ripples and shifts throughout the whole of the puzzle. So it is with the bones. In our culture, we tend to think much more of muscles first. But unfortunately, muscles are not as efficient with movement as bones are. For example, take the case of a pile of muscles on the floor with an electrical connection to them, or a brain or a computer attached, and you send charge down that. The muscles are just going to quiver. They don't produce any movement other than quivering, and there's no direction to what it is. Because we live in gravity, we need a bony skeleton so that the muscles can be coordinated to produce movement that is much more directed according to the skeleton's design. So just as in the puzzle, when you shift one bone, all the other bones, because they're so perfectly engineered, have a look at this. It's pretty amazing. We know that that fits into there exactly. And every other bone is connected in the same way. You know, the ones in the low back have a structure and a size that is designed for the directions of movement that it's designed to do. And if you compare those with the bones in the neck, they have a completely different design. Well, not completely different, but a different enough design that they're designed for different types of movement. And so what happens in us is that we get pain, we try and hold ourselves with correct posture or something else like that, and instead of the movement going through from one bone to the next, we have this holding and guarding that then means that other muscles have to work too hard, and you have to put excessive force through, becomes more protective, more uncomfortable, leads to more wear and tear. The body's designed with the biggest muscles and bones at the center. That's the pelvis with all the leg muscles, gut and muscles of the pelvis, the buttock and such like. And they produce the biggest power, and that power is generated from there and instantly transmitted through the skeleton to where you want to apply it. When muscles along the way are working too hard, then that stops that force from being transmitted efficiently, and you get friction and wear and tear and more pain. So what we need to learn to do is to quieten our muscles more and allow our bones to do that automatic transmission of force like dominoes or like that puzzle, to allow that to go through so that then we don't have to work so hard and all we do is steer things rather than having to work to move. We're designed to move easily. That's what the gift of a skeleton gives us. So next time you think of working hard, try and think of distributing the work so that it's more evenly distributed, and then maybe that's going to give you better movement. We practice and learn this by doing movement lessons that Moshe Feldenkrais introduced to us, and they're ingenious as being able to start with no effort and take that lack of effort from simple situations and take it into more and more complex situations without creating pain or fear, or any anxiety, or any rigidity, or inflammation. So, learning to quieten your system, trust your bones, and transmits the force easily leads to a better life and helps you move from woe to go to going great. Hope that helps.